What's up everyone and welcome. In this episode we're going to talk about VMware warning of critical bugs in the default vCenter server installs.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
vCenter Server is a server management solution that helps IT admins manage virtualized hosts and virtual machines in enterprise environments via a single console. This vulnerability can be used by anyone who can reach vCenter Server over the network to gain access regardless of the configuration settings of vCenter Server, said Bob Plankins, technical marketing architect at VMware. In this era of ransomware, it is safest to assume that an attacker is already inside your network somewhere on a desktop and perhaps even in control of a user account, which is why VMware strongly recommends declaring an emergency change and patching as soon as possible. The severity flaw, tracked as CVE 2021-22005, and with a CVSS 3.1 severity rating of 9.8 out of 10, can be exploited by attackers to execute commands and software on unpatched vCenter Server deployments by uploading a specially crafted file.
Ooh, oh my, now stop it. Ooh, you're too fast. We only just met. Ooh.
This bug was reported by George Novishik and Sergey Gerasimov of Solid Lab LLC, and it can be exploited by unauthenticated attackers remotely in low complexity attacks that don't require user interaction. The vCenter Server contains an arbitrary file upload vulnerability in the analytics service. VMware explains in the security advisory, a malicious actor with network access to port 443 on vCenter Server may exploit this issue to execute code on vCenter servers by uploading a specially crafted file. According to the company, patching this vulnerability should be added to the top of any IT admin's task list, given that working exploits will likely surface right after the bug's disclosure. Immediately, the ramifications of this vulnerability are serious, and it is a matter of time, likely minutes after the disclosure, before working exploits are publicly available, VMware said. With the threat of ransomware looming nowadays, the safest stance is to assume that an attacker may already have control of a desktop and a user account through the use of techniques like phishing or spear phishing, and act accordingly, according to VMware. This means the attacker may already be able to reach vCenter Server from inside the corporate firewall, and then time is of the essence. VMware also provided a workaround for those who cannot immediately patch their appliances as a temporary solution. The steps are detailed on VMware's website, and they require you to edit a text file on the virtual appliance and restart services manually, or use a VMware-provided script to remove the possibility of exploitation. A detailed FAQ document with additional questions and answers regarding the CVE 2021-22005 vulnerability is also available. Now, in May, VMware issued a similar warning regarding a critical remote code execution flaw in the Virtual SAN Health Check plugin impacting all vCenter Server deployments. Another critical RCE bug affecting all vCenter Server deployments running a vulnerable vCenter Server plugin for vRealize operations was present in all default installations and was fixed back in February. So, what did we learn? Well, again, public inter and intranet facing web interface for critical systems need to have more robust security protocols. Just because it's inside of your corporate network does not mean that an attacker who has access to another machine cannot try to infiltrate this system that's inside your network. So, critical services like your Exchange servers or in this case vCenter need to have an added level or layer of protection, and I'm talking again about some kind of password protected proxy in front of those web interfaces, or firewall settings limiting access to these important services only to the IPs or to the people who should be accessing them, like your IT department. Or if you're in the cloud, you can integrate VPN to the cloud and only allow access from within the cloud environment, but still inside of the cloud environment, you should still have those added levels of protection. What else? Well, patch, especially a critical vulnerability like this one with a 9.8 severity score should be patched immediately, as was in the advisory. It should be at the tippy top of your IT's to-do list. With that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care.